Good YouTube, it's your boy Khalil back here for another video. Man, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. We doing a reaction to the Preds that society only accepts, man. Only accepts. Make sure you guys go ahead, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get into the video.
Strip club is where we going, bro. This guy crazy.
What you just saw is a bunch of groupies following LeBron trying to get him to slip up. And luckily, he's not new to this. He's true to this. You feel me? He's an OG. He's a vet. He went down the escalator that was going up. Hey, G move. But I want you to imagine this. Imagine you're a 20-year-old NBA rookie. You just got drafted.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even see that was LeBron. Oh, he running away.
What you just saw is a bunch of groupies following LeBron trying to get golden. But what you don't realize is that everyone is eyeing your success and your wallet. And no, I'm not talking about your agent or those newfound family members that just started coming around in the last couple of months. I'm talking about the gold diggers. You see, when most people think about predators, they think about these older men who are sometimes wealthy, you know, they tend to be creepy, going after these younger women. But what we're here to talk about today is a predator that most people don't see coming. The older female predators who prey on young successful men. And look, before I get
yes, and we don't really talk about this in society, you know what I'm saying? And it happens all the time. You feel me? It happens all the time, bro. All the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody had that, you know, weird babysitter and you're like 14 years old? I heard all types of stories. You know what I'm saying? That's why family I don't even want no babysitter for my kids. Nigga, I'm taking care of my kids and that's it. You feel me? It's crazy on these streets.
Started with this video, I have nothing against legal age gap relationships. If you guys are both consenting adults, you can love whoever you want. But today we're here to expose these older women who've taken advantage of these young successful men and used them for their money. Meet 39-year-old Drea Michelle. This dude you see right here is her 22-year-old son, Nico. And you see what they're doing in this clip is sitting courtside in Drea Michelle's 22-year-old NBA boyfriend Jaylen Green's game. I ain't gonna lie, I can imagine someone.
Hell nah, bro. What type of shit? Bro, be like, Mom, your boyfriend's literally like the same age as me. Has Nico never said that to his mom? That's crazy. This is crazy. That I'm not trying to say that's pedo or, you know what I'm saying, or all the other, but that is that does give predator type, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really just went after a whole NBA player that's like 21 years old. Jaylen Green is like 22, 23. Bro, you're like 18 years, you know what I'm saying? 17 years older type shit. You feel me? Like 15 years older or whatever. You feel me? That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? You can't find nobody your age? But it's just like, I do see the play. I do see the play from her because she just getting with him because he rich. He in the NBA. He tall, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. Because you got a son that age. So you meaning to tell me you letting a motherfucker that's your son age clap some cheeks? That's crazy, man. This nigga trying to look all cute and shit in the video.
And Nico. And you see what
this nigga trying to look all good in the video. Bro, that NBA player dude is clapping your mom's cheeks, bro. I wouldn't even respect that. I wouldn't even be around my mom. Gang, what type of shit is that? I ain't about to be around another nigga clapping my mom's cheeks talking about, oh yeah, bro. Like, nigga, you is not my dad, bro. Ooh, I swear to God. I'm gonna crash out, gang.
Is sitting courtside in Drea Michelle's 22-year-old NBA boyfriend Jaylen Green's game. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't imagine someone who's not only the same age group as me, but the same exact age as me being in a father figure role in my life. That's just insane, I ain't gonna lie. But that's a topic for another video. You see, my issue with these couples that have these huge age gaps is you question whether or not the love is genuine. Because I'm a strong believer that
have you noticed YouTube has way more ads than it used to? No, the love is not genuine.
The love is not genuine, gang. Let me get past this ad,
you can block them for free.
This is Pi, and it
even get to
the love is not genuine, okay? Motherfucker is older than you, and you really gotta ask yourself as an NBA player, you know, like, would this girl that's 39 years plus older, you know what I'm saying? I'm 22. You gotta ask yourself, gang, if I was not a NBA player, would this girl still mess with me? would this girl still want to be with me? You know, you got to ask yourself these questions. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just a regular smuggler guy, you most likely will not pull this type of girl. You feel me? So when you start asking yourself these questions and pulling away these cards, you feel me? And you come down to like less, you know, one out of all of the cards that you just pulled, you got to ask yourself, would this girl still want me? 9 times out of 10, she does not want you, gang. If you did not come with that NBA check, if you did not come with that, the endorsements, all that other shit you get from the NBA, nigga, you're done. She don't want you, gang. You feel me?
To the point where you love someone, you gotta have that initial interest. And no, I'm not talking about interest on a physical level because you see people who you find attractive every single day. I'm talking about genuinely having things in common. For example, hobbies, activities, aspirations. What could this young man in his early 20s have in common with his significantly older mother?
Exactly, bro. What is a 22-year-old gonna have in common with a 39-year-old bride, gang? What? This nigga like playing video games. He like play basketball, and he probably just gonna work out and buy clothes. That's it. The 4 things as a 22-year-old and that rich in the NBA. And drive in nice expensive cars. That's it. Probably travel. What are you doing with a 39-year-old, gang? I know, like, on Jaylen's side, it's like he's just cracking. You know what I'm saying? He's just cracking cheeks. I'm not blaming him. But on a 39-year-old, the woman, what are you doing with? What? You couldn't get somebody your age? You couldn't get... Nah, bro. I can't. I can't. I'm not going to lie. Because I just don't see it. Now, if it was flipped, then I can understand that. Because he's going to want to coach that woman up to become the woman that he wants her to be. And all that other type of stuff when it's flipped. Like... You know what I'm saying? DiCaprio, whatever, nigga, he does it every single time. But, you know, he could just do it because he could do it. And plus, he's a man. But when it's a woman, though, it's like, you can't get with younger men, you know? Because it just doesn't play out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have made more sense if, you know, Jaylen was around, like, 28, 27, you know? In my opinion, if Jaylen was like 28, I wouldn't even see this as a big thing. You feel me? Jaylen was like 27, 29, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, it's not that bad. He's damn near about to be 30 years old. So that's not that bad. But 22 or 21, if Jaylen's that age, nah. That's literally just getting into adulthood, bro. Like, the nigga is not all the way mature yet, so why would a 39-year-old woman want to be with a, you feel me? I'm not trying to yap though, but that's crazy.
Especially when it's a mother that has a son the same age as him. I mean, just look at this insane story post she made. I don't want to figure it out on my own. I want to call my man. Y'all is crazy. Excuse me 1 sec. Call Jaylen. Brief intermission. I'm trying to get to 100K subs, so I'd appreciate if you like, comment, subscribe on this channel. Love y'all. You're the seasoned adult here. You're 39 years old. He should be calling you. I'm genuinely wondering how she didn't cringe enough to just not write that statement. How does she shift her brain so she doesn't feel like she's addressing her son when she's talking to him? And it's just hard to imagine that a dude in his late teens, early 20s has that much in common with an older lady. And that's the thing that makes me question, okay, is this an organic relationship or is there some sort of ulterior motive behind it? Because there are legit women out there who have made it their profession to finesse, swindle these men out of their money.
Yes.
And look, again, I'm not trying to be the relationship police. I have nothing against age gap relationships. But the consequences when these relationships go wrong are huge on the young man. Because there's always the possibility that you might have a child with the lady and now you have to deal with child.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. And I looking on that side too, say if Jaylen really do get this woman pregnant and all that other type of stuff, you feel me, and all that, she gonna play that living hell out of Jaylen, bro. I'm talking about child support, divorce, all that other type of crazy ass shit, and literally just take this man's money. Because he probably is gonna cheat on this woman with another woman. He's probably gonna feel more connected to a younger woman his age. And he's gonna probably want to run things within that woman because she looks up to him. when you're with a older woman, she's most likely going to try to swindle you in certain ways, you know what I'm saying? Try to control it in certain type of aspects of the relationship. And he's probably not going to feel all the way indulged or being the quote unquote man of the relationship at times, even though he is an NBA player and all of that. But it just goes to show you how older women do be taking control of relationships, especially with younger men. But hopefully that don't happen to that
support, which can cost like 6 figures a month if you have that type of money. Or let's say, for example, this athlete happens to marry the lady and he doesn't sign a prenup, which that isn't even crazy to think, because a lot of these young guys are head over heels over these ladies because they're so good at manipulating these men. So now imagine this young dude marries this older lady, and down the line he sees all the red flags that he didn't see before as he grows and matures, and now they get a divorce. Now she's walking off with millions of his money. There's literally a study that shows that professional athletes lose 60% of their earnings within 5 years of retirement. And these bad relationships play a huge role in that. And look, I will say that she's completely changed her life around now, but one of the people who was known for this type of behavior was Brittany Renner. I mean, she was so known for it in the past that Deion Sanders had her come and talk to his football players.
So my name is Brittany Renner, aka Bundle of Brittany on Instagram. I have been on social media for
almost... Joke ain't took notes all year, but now you want to.
Awaken to a world of wonder.
Why the hell is she
Final
there?
Fantasy 14 online.
That is crazy.
And that's how the game starts, with the phone.
Right.
They're going on Instagram and they see you. Take us on the journey of how this is played out.
I mean, honey, like, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like
Hold on. They missed that game.
I'm talking heavy hitters. Some of y'all's favorite rappers, NBA players, football players. It's like, to me, once you reach that level just of popularity, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. If you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. To be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the billion-dollar question we're all wanting to know.
And you see, the crazy thing about these type of situations is that
I'm glad they are getting that type of talk, you know what I'm saying? Because now we look at social media today, social media is nothing but a big facade game. You see this check mark with this other check mark, this check mark with this other check mark, you feel me? And things just don't even look right. You just with this person for your own benefit, for your own gain, for your own status. It's nobody really loving the other person. And plus, when you get more rich, you get more famous, people don't even love you for you. They just love you for what you gain, what you have to offer, and such and such. You feel me? They don't love you for your personality. They don't love you for your smell, your touch, your you know what I'm saying, how you feel, all of that type of shit. So it's really hard, even when you get more famous and you gain more, you know, even though it's good for you, but how to boost your stock and within you even more, you have to be with somebody else with the same type of fame as you. And that's sometimes how, you know, things ain't really real or what it really seems to be. It really
there's
be like
a
that.
huge double standard. For example, just a couple days ago, a 22-year-old man was ambushed and beaten for linking up with an 18-year-old girl.
Police here telling me that a group of students used the Tinder dating app to lure a man to campus so he could meet up with a teenage girl.
Okay, I don't even think you can be on Tinder if you're not 18. So technically, he didn't do anything to break the law, even though that age gap is a little weird.
And once he showed up, he was allegedly beaten up by this group of students, even though police say he did nothing wrong.
And this is a huge side note, and I'm by no means trying to support predators, but for people who try to catch predators, please don't try to do some vigilante work where you're doing all the investigation by yourself and whatnot. Do it the legal way. Because when you get to the point where you actually want to put the guy in jail, the police might not be able to put him in jail because of the way you obtained the evidence. All that's going to do is put the predator on alert, and now he's going to be moving even sneakier and he's going to be harder to catch. But back to the conversation of double standards. See, I know someone's gonna come in my comments and say that men do the same thing all the time, they're just not necessarily after the money. And look, I totally agree, but see, the difference is when the man is the older partner in an age gap relationship, the man is usually more successful and has a lot more clout. For example, Jeff Bezos and his ex-wife. After they divorced, she became a billionaire. And there's numerous occasions of stuff like this happening where a woman marries a wealthy man and then after they divorce, she runs off with his wealth. Which again,
and another thing is, I just want to add is that when a man is older in a relationship in a gap with a woman, it's not for the same reasons. Like really oftenly the times is when a man is with a younger woman, he's basically just coaching his woman up to become the woman that he wants her to be. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's easier to be with a younger woman, right? It's easier to, you feel me, just code with this other woman, this younger woman, because they don't want to be with older women because they already ran through, they're already, you know what I'm saying, just been through a whole bunch and they got a lot of like problems and shit like that they haven't healed. So men often go with a woman that haven't been touched and polished, you feel me? So they could just be with that woman and have that woman look up to them and be there with them, you shit like that. And they don't have to deal with necessarily all that like emotional damage the woman had went through and all of that. So it'd be easier to be with, you feel me? It's like being with like a fresh product type shit, you feel me? Not trying to put women in that, you know, just, oh, they're this, but that's how it is. I'm trying to explain it because that's what older men do, you feel me? And when older men get with a younger woman, it's not to look for their pockets or nothing. They just want to, you know, they just want a fresh thing. You feel me?
Again, I'm not trying to justify anything here, but I'm just saying it's usually worse for the dudes. I think that might be the reason why Leonardo DiCaprio hasn't gotten married to this point.
Yes, and that's why I'm talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. I just said them. This nigga always get with a younger one. As soon as the woman get to like 25 or something, he would dump the girl and get with another woman that's younger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, like he does this at times, you know. I would just say if you do get with a one woman, just stay with that one woman and just go from there, because older you get, it'll get harder and harder. And that's why you keep getting with a younger woman, so you can restart this whole process and all this other type of ish. And then, because, you know, it's just pretty bad. And plus you're famous, you're already big. Some of these women probably already know you, know your background. They're just trying to, you know, get pregnant by you and, you know, take your money and shit like that. So
dude just keeps dating models that are 25 years old and younger and lives his life. And I also gotta talk about how different men and women are treated in these type of situations. A perfect example is Zoe Kravitz. After the situation went down with Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, she made a couple of posts online that threw shade at the Smith family. So basically people
through all types of stuff at the Smith.
People started digging up old comments that Zoe Kravitz had made about Jaden Smith.
We'll be really passionate. Jaden! Sorry.
Great! Perfect!
You made
I've been looking for you for the past forever.
I dragged him out tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Literally dragged you? This is my date.
Oh my gosh, I've been looking for you for 45 minutes
don't
casually.
Leave. I want to, hey, just don't
okay,
leave.
yes.
Don't leave.
Hang
on. Tell her how amazing she looks. Tell me how.
You look like something that you would find in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Yeah,
like,
right.
wow.
Keep him around. Don't leave. Sorry, that's like my love of my life.
What did he say you look like?
Willy Wonka is something in Willy Wonka show. That's what.
That nigga said Willy Wonka, bro.
Like a 16-year-old says to you. It's a compliment. It's great. What was I saying? I don't
He's your date for tonight?
Yes, I dragged him out. I texted him and I said, you have to come. So he did. I love him.
And see, I think it's great that they called her out about it, but how come they didn't call her out about it when it first happened? They only called her out about it when she got in the midst of this altercation between Will Smith and Chris Rock. So something huge had to happen just to call attention to something that was obviously wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, there are situations in these age gap relationships where the lady isn't gold digging, obviously. A great example is the Ball brothers, for example, Mellow Ball and Jello Ball, where both of them are in a relationship with an older lady who has her own money. Plus, LeVar Ball approves of their relationship, so I'm sure they got nothing to worry about.
Nikki.
Shit, I have no idea. I really don't pay attention like that, gang. But shit, it is what it is, man. That's good for them. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love her. this is the only one that got her own spot in Beverly Hills. Everybody thinking she a gold digger and got a youngster. No, he said these other girls I'm dealing with have no sense. Everybody talking all this stuff. She business fine. Her family like that.
Right.
Her mom talk business. And they talk business to Jello about business. So this is the part I like. She had a Lamborghini Urus. She driving that, the baby seat in the back. She says it's too small. I got to get another ride. I think I'm gonna get that Cullinan.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce Cullinan.
Royce, yeah.
2 weeks later, she get that. Not using my son's money, using her money.
Her own money.
The woman that Mello has, Anna,
got her own ish. Hey, that's what's up though. You feel me? But rich be with rich at times. You know what I'm saying? She
like
can go
her,
hand
love
in
her.
hand.
Anna is like, you know, everybody's stuck on that thing like, oh, she's so old, he's so young. She a woman. These other girls is pushing buttons to make these basketball players go crazy, and now they beating them and strangling them and all that, and they losing their whole career. He always played up 6 and 7 years, so he a little more older than what he is. So of course he not gonna pick the girlfriend type from high school. He gonna try to gravitate to a woman.
If you know LeVar Ball, you know how much he cares about his sons, how much he's invested in them, and just how intelligent he is. So he would never go for anything like that. So to my fellow young successful dudes, if you find a woman like this who has things going for herself and you can tell genuinely cares about you, and the people whose opinions you value in your life also approve of her, yeah, go ahead and do it. But otherwise, please, please don't be another cautionary tale. If you made it this far, I appreciate you so much for watching.
Basically, that's what it is, man. But make sure you gotta like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell, man. Let me know what other videos I should do, you know what I'm saying, or react to. It's your boy Khalil, and I'm out, man. Peace.